What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the Brown Gen. Today, we're going to talk about Dragons Crossing, a really cool, addictive Web3 game that's sort of inspired by D&D. Now, you guys probably know that, I was sort of involved in the launch of Dragons Crossing. I do their marketing as well. But today, I wanted to show some gameplay, talk a bit about Season 2, and my thoughts as a player. So, before we even get started today, whether you're watching it live or if you come and watch it later, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And also don't forget that nothing that is said will be financial advice. So do your own research and your own due diligence, and I think you'll be happy. So also, before we forget, I'm also showing you my Twitter right now. You can see my Twitter handle at @TheBrownGentYT. Feel free to follow me as well if you want to see some of my tweets. This month, I'm trying to do one video a day, so I'm looking for more topics. If you have something that you'd like me to cover, whether I've already covered it or you want an update, please post it in the comments in the live chat, or please post it in the comments of the video. Let's see what's going on. Hey, Grady, how's it going? I'm going to make sure that my stream is done way in advance of your 7 o'clock stream with Ogre. So we won't have an overlap. Hey, Ho and Hype, Chozo, how's it going? Yeah, let's go, Brown Jet. Let's go. Cover MBOT stock. You know what? Let me just, while we're on this, I'm going to type up MBOT stock, see what that's about. Microbot Medical. Yeah, I will check that out. Probably in a future video. This seems like a sort of penny stock. It's like $28 million. Let me cover that in a broader stock market update. I'll do that tomorrow, okay? I'll do that tomorrow. William, you show up tomorrow, I'll make sure I cover it. But if you don't show up tomorrow for this live stream, then I don't know if I can keep supporting it, okay? Or if, I don't know if I can sort of continue responding to your requests. So, Dragons Crossing, you can see it's on the screen. It's a Web3 RPG. It was really cool because what they had done and what the team focused on was really building in the bear market, right? In the bear market is where it's super tough. That's where it really takes grit and discipline. Tons of, whether they're stocks, like organizations, tons of projects, whether they're in crypto. The ones that do well are the ones who set themselves up in the bull market, or they've been very, very careful with how they spend in the bear market. Nano Dimensions is one such company where they have actually shown that they're turning the tides by doing that. Speaking of which, we have Ape Love the Nano Dimension videos. Glad you love it. Could I do weird role-playing live? Yeah, kind of. It's more like a D&D sort of game on the blockchain, and you can earn NFTs and you compete against other people for money. So unlike some other NFT games where a lot of that value early on is based up on getting into liquidity pools and buying coins, tokens, whatever, NFTs for flips, here it's all about competition, where sort of everyone is at the same level. You cannot pay to win. You have to really be strategic, and you're rewarded through a prize pool. So Dragons Crossing launched at the end of May, or the start of June. We had season 1 wrapped up really well. We had about 850 or 860 players. The team had sort of fronted the entry fee for all the players because that was when the mint happened. But this season, what was really cool was the team did not pay for anyone's mint, and we had 839 people sign up, or 839 heroes sign up, because some people like Crypto Grady, I think he said he had 40-something heroes or 44 heroes. Each of them paid $20. So the prize pool is really made up of that. 15 of the $20, I believe, goes into the prize pool, which has given us a prize pool of $12,585 US. That is split out. It's not very top heavy, and some people have sort of said, oh my God, I wish it was. Obviously, those are the people who are winning more. But really to incentivize and get more people playing, I think you can go as low as 40, top 40th percentile and still do well. And yeah, so season 2 ends on August 1st at 11:59 UTC time zone. So just so everyone is clear, but it's super exciting. And I think there are so many different angles in which you can win the game. I've heard of many people using their heroes to farm NFTs, and they have been selling them on OpenSea. You can sort of summon your Rift heroes, sell them. You can sort of sell or reflip your Genesis heroes, which is what we have seen if you look at the activity over here. But what majority of people are doing is they have been finding skill books and summoning shards, which are the special NFTs that you can find in game that potentially confer a level of advantage, either an additional save state and an additional save state in the form of an extra hero. Because in this game, every single hero is a save state, and you get to play. You get 15 moves every single day. And then you got to wait till the next day. It's sort of very addictive in that sense. I'm always looking forward to the next day. In those 15 moves, you can move around depending on where you are. It may cost you some moves to travel. It'll cost you moves to heal. It'll cost you moves to get into combat and so on. But what's really cool is when you do combat, you can find items that help buff your hero in the form of weapons. These are not NFTs. Or you can find skill books, which you can teach your hero a special skill, and those are NFTs which you can actually sell on the marketplace. And when the game first launched, I think people were getting like 20, 30 US dollars for them. Now you can get around 9 to 10 bucks. Still pretty decent, right? Because it's just sort of passive income for those who are interested in that. Julie Argon. Hey, mister. Hey, how's it going, Julie? Thanks for joining. Chozo. I love Dragon's Crossing, but the mid-season patches and then patching, breaking things like level ups got me real nervous. Yeah, I think the team is really being very careful in how much they're interfering. I think, there was a bug around the mage and the firebolt stacking, I believe, and they wanted to make sure that like people couldn't really break the game and beat Abaddon or whatever his name is. So just some stuff around that. And yeah, like what's going to happen is as we keep making changes, there will be sort of patches needed to fix things. This is like the first couple seasons, and hopefully there'll be a lot less of that in the future. Do I play DayZ? No, but I've watched people play it on Twitch. It's cool. No? Chozo, what are you saying no to of what I'm saying? So yeah, let's go into Dragon's Crossing, and I have 4 Genesis heroes. They're all rare, so I didn't do very well in RNG because Genesis heroes are either rare, legendary, or mythic. They don't affect how the sort of game plays for me, although it does change how frequent I can find NFTs. So I usually start with Rishi Gilson. You can see here, it's like the 3rd hero on the screen. He's actually died 4 times so far. He's like my weakest character. All my characters are at least level 14. I got 2 level 15s. This guy might be back. Oh, he's not back at 8-0s, thank God. But yeah, he keeps dying. A bad one, easiest way to pronounce it. Yeah, a bad one. No to DayZ, I never heard of it. Right. Like you can find it on Twitch. It's like a zombie apocalypse game, I think. So the challenge here, right, when you have these heroes is you can only gain experience, and you gain experience linearly. So any hero that would gain, or any monster battle that would gain you experience, it's either yes or no, and you get 1 point for it. The challenge in this is as you get higher levels, certain monsters will not give you experience. So you have to farm your battles in different zones. So as a level 14, in order to get my sort of this hero leveled up, I need to level up in zone 4, where I think the monsters average like level 12 to 13, sometimes 15 or 14. So let's see how it goes. And here I'm actually going to fight the boss again and try my luck. So let's see how that works out for me, because this guy's already died so many times. I just need it to work out. 20 to 11. I love grapple because grapple does a ton of damage, by the way. So I'm going to do overhand chop here. 6. Let's go to attack. Man, I just need this guy to brick one time. Oh my god. Okay, so this is not going to go well, and based on the sort of I like if I try to I get like 3 fleas from here. It is so hard because if I try using a skill here and I brick, I'm gonna try to flee. It's just not worth it. Yeah. Oh my god, he missed. Oh god. Okay, so that was just not worth it. Like that was a waste of 4 quests actually. I wasted 5 quests and 3 skills in an attempt to take that boss down. And the reason I want to take the boss down is you want to be on the leaderboard. Right now, I'm 293. I want to get up to as quickly as possible to Dark Tower because it sort of benchmarks you. So the number of quests it takes me to get to a Dark Tower, in this case, I'm already used 260. That'll put me in the ranking right now. So far, it took 197 for that 10th place. And I really think if I want to be competitive, if I want to earn a really good prize, I need to get there as soon as possible. So I'm going to try to do that on my level 15s. This guy's level 14. Maybe it's not worth it. Maybe his equipment's not as good, right? Like I did have to pick up some crappy gear. So we'll just sort of go into combat here. And, basically for the most part, I'll just sit here attacking these monsters. Like I have way more health than them. So even if I don't do well in the combat steps, overall, I should find this very easy, right? So find loot. Ooh. I got got some nice equipment. I can't use the mage one, but I can definitely use this placard. Got some good damage mitigation, 5 extra points on that side. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, so this is just a huge upgrade. Well, that could have been very helpful before I went into combat. Yeah, and the goal is to beat a bot and not die with both of my heroes. So you have 2 heroes. Have you made it to Dark Tower yet, Chozo? So what you'll see here sometimes is you'll have the button to persuade. And what persuade does is it basically does a roll plus your charisma versus their charisma. I have almost non-existent, but I'll try anyways. Yeah, loss. Sometimes you'll hit, and that way you don't have to like get into a combat situation or you have to like attack and such. Let's see how this goes. This guy's so weak, man. 10, 19, still close. Oh, not close, sorry. I'm still like super favored. Yesterday, I was fighting the big boss and I was so far ahead and he had 3 hits of 30 against me. Like I was at 100 HP and it was like 100 to his like 15, the boss, like in Summoner Summit. And it was like, they went 30, I went 0. They went 30, I went 0. They went 30, I went 0. So I hit it again, I bricked, and then they hit like 20 something and killed my guy. It was like so bad. 80 to 188, I'll do one more combat encounter here. Yeah, 67 HP should be fine. I'm going to add a grapple here to give me some extra breathing room. So I like grapple because it does just a bunch more damage overall. Overhand chop has just been super underwhelming. All right. So I got 7 quests left. I'm just going to go over here. Do the same thing back here. Come back and go back to Mountain Fortress. Yeah. I really wish I was able to kill that big boss guy earlier. This guy's, oh my god, come on. All right, cool. Should be able to take the next one on easily. Unless it's a bear. Okay, thank God. So fatigued, chance to hit reduced by 30%. Love that. We just gotta brick some. Come on, brick. Oh God, we're like lower. Thank you. That was a risk. I was just done. I was just so done there. I was like, forget it. If I die again, this guy's died so many times I just don't care anymore. You know? What is this? Wow. 10 extra. This is actually really good. Bonus damage. But yeah. Whoa. Take all. And I'm not going to use that. So there's this. This gives me +5 on the stats, and this gives me +10. So I'll just take this one, and I'm going to switch. There's no point using the last quest. I'm at 6.9, and I don't want to go back one. And there's nothing to camp for. Oh, wow, you're early zone 5. Congratulations. That's amazing. Oh. Scared because the enemy's got high quickness, and I got no flee skills. I've been putting spare skill points in quickness, and they're still better than me. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I think they've really nerfed a lot of the skills this time around. One of the feedbacks I heard from Grady is that like a lot of the skills that people collected in season 1 and put on their hero, some of them got nerfed because they were overpowered. And I think they went a little farther the other side. And I'm hoping that when they go back to review, and I think this is JB who had tested this, they consider, is this where we want skills to be, or do we want to change them again? So let's go to Sage Babcock. This guy's a little more reliable for me. Where is my equipment here? Is it good? Yeah, so I'm gonna just farm here, see if I can get 6 more XP. In this case, you can see here, I have 28 charisma to their 19, so I'll try to persuade. Tied, so it didn't work out. All right. My heroes miss like so much. I don't know if there's something I can do to help them hit more often. Just like so many whiffs. It's like brutal. And it's hard when you whiff so much, like you can't really count on like you really need them to come through. So this is one of the new kind of NPC encounters, right? Like the game encounters. And this one basically, if you click the wrong button, and I think you don't feel quite smart enough to answer the riddle, you only lose like 20 HP or 20% HP if you fail. The top one, you lose like nothing, but then like you can go down to like 1% HP or something like that. Oh, thank God. There was no loss there. All right, the monkey. Let's just smash this monkey. I heard a lot of people complain about the monkey earlier, but we'll see. 19. Ranger offhand, sure. One of the things I do a lot is I check my item inventory and I just ditch stuff because I don't want to like get something really good and then be forced to not be able to grab it, because in the middle of the loot sequence, you can't just sort of ditch something. You have to like have empty slot available. So let's go another mountain fortress, right? Troglodyte, let's go here. Come on. Smash this guy. Cool. Warrior offhand. 1d4. All right. I'm okay to try this. Warrior legendary. Where's my warrior one hand? Two hand. I feel like my warrior one hand got stolen by something. This here. This one is +3, 8, 11. Oh. Warrior main hand 1d12. That's pretty good. This is +16 versus. Maybe I'll just put this back here and go here. See how that works out. Like the extra 8 points here is relevant, or extra 7 points, but like we get 4 extra in strength for the item. Yeah, grapple and both basic mage skills are fine enough, so that's good. I don't have a ranger, so I don't know about their base skills. Yeah, honestly, I'm not too smart about that stuff either. I'm still have a lot to learn there, you know. So I'm gonna go to heal here. The next time I heal, so I'm gonna go to Treacherous Peaks and do this again. Try to get 3 more. This one doesn't do anything. I'm gonna flee. Cool. Oh damn. Let's bolt. Minus 20. So this is where I lost 20 minus 20% HP, which is pretty brutal. It's a lot of well, based on what I'm seeing right now, we won't be able to face the boss today on this one, just because I hit a bunch of NPCs, like those encounters, which kind of sucks. So I need this next one to be like a creature that I can actually kill. All right, Persuade, thank you. 11, okay. File Waste, Venturing Guild. Let's go to level this guy up. Let's roll the dice and see how it goes. 5. Okay, so 2 in strength, 1 in quickness, 1 in charisma, 1 in agility. And this guy's level 16. So next time I will be going first thing to fight that boss. So we'll see how that goes. And my character right now is sitting at 46 strength because of all the weaponry and stuff. Damage 9 to 23. Chance to hit bonus 0. Chance to crit 13%. Chance to parry, whatever. Overhand chop sucks. Honestly, that's the other thing. Forget overhand chop. This thing is literally useless. I'm just going up to a 6/1. Yeah, it's just not. I have not been impressed at all, and every single time I just wish I had more overhand chop. That might help me when I face them tomorrow. Now let's go to our ranger. So we got a level 14 and a level 16. Now we go to Mariana Key, and we'll go to level her up. File Wastes, Adventuring Guild, level up. So I have seen some sort of like mini bug. I think where like if I got a bad roll 3, right? I'm gonna hit leave and see if this works. I don't think it does, but if I go, let's see if I roll again. I think I'm forced to get 3. Let's just make sure. I'm gonna make sure. Hit points 1, quickness 1. Let's do it again and see if that works. Because if it's a bug, I'm definitely gonna bring that up to the team. Yeah, it's the same thing. Really cool. So over here, what I've been doing is I'm going for agility, quickness, charisma, and not really focusing on strength and wisdom as much. But I don't know if that's right. I've just been looking at like where it's been going, right? All right, knowledge. Okay, cool. Let's look at the character here. So we got 1d12, we got a d4. This. Okay, I'm gonna try going for this boss. Barb projectile. Let's go. 4. Attack. That was nice. Okay, I just need to hold. Just keep holding that power. Come on. Come on. Come on, just hit this guy. Kill him. Kill him. Come on. Come on. He's at 1 life? Come on. Yes. It happened. Yeah. Chozo, I didn't think so either. I just saw it on Kung Fu that like he kept trying it. Not saying that he tried to cheat, but I wanted to make sure that there's no sort of bug there because if it did, I would instantly flag it a bloater punch. All right. Boom. Let's go. What is this? Range of 2-hand. 1d20, level 16. Okay, so I can't use it yet. Oh, that's so funny. I don't have Dark Tower yet. How did I not find this yet? Damn. Okay, I'm just gonna go heal because I need to make sure that like when I'm over here farming. So now I gotta farm for Dark Tower. right? So I just gotta keep going here. That's awkward. Like, it's literally the one hero I didn't find the tile on. So I just gotta keep fighting until I find the tile, right? So just find Dark Tower. Oh, come on. What's this? Main hand 1d12. Ooh, plus 7 HP. Take all. Okay, let's see what we got here. Anything I can use? 1d12. Oh, this is way better. Actually, let's throw this out. I don't need this anymore. Don't need this anymore. I don't think we're getting like the other sort of upgrades till later, like the ability to smelt and all the endurance piece for the items. So I'm trying to throw stuff away. Hey Bob, how's it going, dude? Like, I'm sure you are crushing it completely. I'm sure you're in Dark Tower by now on most of your heroes. Golem is brutal. It always comes down to the last swing. Yeah, you know what? Like last time I was at 100 HP on one of my heroes, and he was at like 15. And I just brick, and I got destroyed. I got 30, 32, 32, 30, and like 20 something, and got killed. It was bad times. I thought I wasn't going to make it there. When he was at 1 HP, I'm like, no, I already went through this. I can't do this again. My heart can't take it anymore. I just love all the points here, so I'm not touching that. I keep this if I need it as backup. Warrior. All right, whatever. All right, let's come on. Dark Tower. Yes. All right. So leave the berries. All right. So you see here, as I was talking earlier, I'm ranked 228, and I've used 265 quests right now. So I'm just going to screenshot this. Screenshot this right here. Now let's go to Dark Tower, and let's see what it says. It should update. So it took me 266. Let's see what my rank is. 191. Oh my god. There's okay, so I'm so like far behind the pack. 191. I suck. Oh man. Brutal. How do people get here 171? Jesus. Okay, I'm not touching this yet. So, well, I'm far behind. Let's hope for a top 40% finish. That's what we're gonna hope for right now. There's no way I'm going to be able to beat a Bodden earlier than that. Let's go back here and just farm. Should have fleas. There's no point. Like I'm not interested in losing HP. I want to gain XP here. All right. Let's go for this guy. Attack. Damn. Let's go the gun. Try one more time. Wait, what? Oh, it's the orb where you don't get it. All right, never mind. Only Bodden killed matters. Yeah, but Chozo, if you don't kill, like let's say you end the game and you don't end up killing a Bodden, right? Then it's going to look at the ranking, I believe, the last benchmark, which is Dark Tower. So at a minimum, if I don't beat a Bodden, that's sort of the highest I'm going to place for now, I think. And then if I'm able to hit a Bodden, that sort of pushes me up one. So it's like sort of the minimum benchmark I want to set, and then obviously I want to go for a Bodden. Last season I started on day 10, and I got 1 to Dark Tower, and everybody else it was just literally over. It was the last day, so it was bad. I'm crushing it with a couple heroes. Decidedly crushed on the rest. Yeah, that's all that matters, right? One big win. Hey Kong, it's Mr. Producer. How's it going? I saw your Twitter handle. Like it. Getting my butt kicked with a couple of guys. Hey, I had 4 of my guys die so far. Sorry, one guy. I have 4 heroes. One of them died 4 times so far. It's pretty disgusting. You have to kill a bot, and there is no failure. Well, I'm having a bit of trouble with his cronies, so we'll see about that. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go to the last hero, Tiara. All right, let's go. Let's hope she does well. Let's look at where is she ready? 1d12, 1d4, whatever. Yeah, let's just go. Okay, same deal. Barb projectile first. Oh, thank God for the 30. All right, let's go for the Herbal Knowledge. Get some dodge. Cool, cool, cool. Give me that. I need this head start. Give me this head start. Give me this head start. Give me this head start. All right. Cool. We're just gonna add some dodge just in case. Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. Yes. Oh, okay. Yes. That was decidedly way easier than the last one. Way easier. This is Ranger Legendary 2-hand once again, level 16. Okay. That actually, he did less damage to me than most of the heroes in this thing. All right. Once again, we're at 271. Let's sort of benchmark this. 175. Okay, let's go back. Doug Hype actually has an incredible video he's been working on, sort of showing a lot of things about Dragon's Crossing. I'm excited for him to release it. When he does, I'm going to link it on the channel because I think it's a really cool watch. And dude, that guy puts in so much work. It's pretty sick. Let's see here. I have ditched these thingies. Oh, Bob, you'd like this, but sort of, I just dropped a ton of money on a bunch of like Magic cards because I'm playing a what's it called, a legacy tournament this weekend or next weekend. Next weekend. So you see here. I'm sure you recognize this card, right? Force of Will. Okay, the light sucks. Yeah. Oh, he dropped the video just now. Nice. That's sweet. One of the things I'm actually going to work on doing is I have to change my setup a little bit, but I'm going to start a YouTube channel around Magic the Gathering. I used to be on the Pro Tour. I'm going to share videos from the Pro Tour, a lot of my matches that I'm playing, dissecting them, and talking about sort of like other, like, how to get good at Magic and sort of what I think about formats and such, because now I'm getting more involved again, and like I'm going to talk a bit about my strategy, and maybe like I'll be able to stream Arena to it or like whatever. I'm going to see how I can make that work. It'll be fun. Let's see. And besides, like, honestly, the biggest hack is like StreamYard, like being able to turn on your camera and just not have to worry about editing and just let things move, I think that's so, like, when I first started this YouTube channel, it was all about like, oh, I got to sort of like think of like a script and sort of like what I want to cover, and then spend like 4 hours editing, and just like the fact that I don't do any of that anymore is like incredible. I haven't edited a video in like 2.5 months. And when I did edit, it was just to sort of put live stream videos and truncate them into sort of more digestible content. Warrior, Ranger, 1d12, 1d10. Man, I wish it was, one of the suggestions I have here was like in this game, it says +2, +3 on the stats they have, but I wish it also showed the stats it doesn't have that I'm currently equipped on. So like it was like quickness -2 or strength -5. It's hard to tell. I have to like sit there and compare. And open a ton in the 90s. So you know what I did? I used to own a full set of Power 9. I used to own all the dual lands. Not all like the nice fetch lands, but I owned different versions. And what happened was when I bought my first condo, I liquidated all of my Magic cards. So I sold everything, for 1/10, 1/20, 1/50 of the value it is today. Time Twisters I was selling for like $50. They're worth like $10,000 now. You know what I mean? Those were throw-ins back in the day, And now I'm just trying to build up my collection. I'm trying to get like the nice arts. Like the Force of Will, like I don't know if you've seen sort of all the Force of Wills out there. Like for those of you who sort of don't know Magic, this card, if you have it with another card that has like blue in the text box or whatever, like this, you don't have to do anything. Just remove both these from your hand, or you cast this, removing this from your hand, and it counters any spell. It's like incredible. It's like if it wasn't for this card, like so many cards would get banned in Magic. This card has like kept everything in check, and it's such a good card to have. But anyways, they printed so many versions of it. I want like the original, the OG versions. You know what I'm saying? Live streaming is so much nicer for sure. Yeah, cool. That's the way things are going. Exactly. Like it's just so much nice to have the flexibility. What I need to do is hire someone to cut parts of my videos out and just pay them to like make them into TikTok. Because I really want to get into TikTok. I just don't have time to format the videos in like into like that little like whatever like vertical format is, and I'll just pay someone, hey, here's a flat rate, go and convert these videos, go do it. It's just like copy paste. I just don't have the time to do it. Yeah, blue mage, best mage. That's my thing too. I liquidated a full set of duels, most of the power, and I go to college. Ugh. Thought I was cool for Magic. You know, it's funny. They bring you back in, right? Every time I think I'm out of Magic, they bring me back in. In Toronto, there is a terrible vintage community, or they used to be terrible. I used to go there, play, and back then I wasn't very good, and I would crush these people and walk out with like Power 9. That's how I built up my Power 9 collection. I wasn't even buying it, right? Like I got into Magic when Onslaught and Legions came out, not like earlier, like, you know, in Urza or Revised or whatever. So I like when I joined, dual lands for like $40, $50, Canadian. And it was impossible to get Power 9. Like you had to go to a vintage tournament or you had to buy them from Star City Games. And sort of what happened is like Tomoharu Saito from Japan, who was a Japanese pro, would actually come in. He was a dealer as well, a dealer for Magic. He would buy all the vintage cards and even like our duels and everything in the US, in Canada, and take them to Japan. And it would make the prices of all of this stuff shoot up. It was crazy. Let's see. Can I go back? Yeah, Treacherous Peak. Let's go back here and let's get to the Mountain Fortress. All right. This might not be smart, but I'm just going to attack anyways. I've been told by everyone or most people that they just flee the bear because it inflicts way too much damage. But hey, well, that wasn't so bad. What is this? 34.5%. Jesus Christ. That's a lot. What is that? Oh, baby. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that. And let's do it again. Tuck. What I'd like to know from you guys, any of you who are in Dark Tower, which I'm sure pretty much everyone here is, what's your recommended level to start going there? Do you do it as soon as like the farming back on here just isn't worth it? Like, or do you sort of just go, hey, because I was doing the math, right? In the first couple of zones, zone 1 and zone 2, even at like level 5, level 6, you could still play zone 1, just hope you didn't roll like a level 1 creature, right? Because then you get the XP. But then as the percentages increase, right? Like if you're level 6, level 7, now level 1s and level 2s you can't get experience from. Is it level 16 Chozo, that's when you would go to Dark Tower. And like I heard like there's a huge range. From Doug told me some monsters are underpowered, some monsters are so overpowered like it doesn't matter, you just get destroyed. I came back with Arena, played it every day from beta until the D&D set. I moved on to crypto. That's so funny. So Bob, you know what was funny? I got into Arena when it launched, early days, and I got so addicted. I think it was a set with like you need to have 10 permanents on the battlefield, and you get like City's Blessing. I forget what it was called. That was like the last Pro Tour set that I sort of went to, I think. Anyways, what happened was I would sit there. I had to go to the gym, but I'm like, oh, one more draft. And like every single day I would tell it to myself. And 8 hours to play it. I'm just sitting there playing Arena. And now that I have Arena on my phone, so I play it on the Stairmaster. So it's actually how I get my drafts in now when I'm playing the Lord of the Rings set, which is fun. Like the second part is like I'm not really focused, so I make tons of mistakes. Ooh, yes, that was nice. You know what? Just do this anyways. Damn it. Persuade like rarely works for me. One. Kill this guy. All right, we got the XP that we needed. This is a big boost. 811 point on him, eh? All right. Oh, no. Oh, thank God. I'm full, eh? See, I messed up already. It made me full. I knew it. I wasn't paying attention. All right, I'm going to dump this stuff. Dump. Imagine if that was like, imagine if there was like a bunch of like good hauls. Like I got like a summoning shard and a skill book and everything. I'm like, I can only have one because I'm stupid. And, you know, I literally was talking about this earlier and I made the mistake still, you know? So we'll just kind of delete this. I don't want this one. Here we go. Okay. All right. So not so bad. Not a bad day. Got two. Both my Rangers have made it to Dark Tower. This guy's ready to go level 16. Rishi Gilson has been underperforming. This guy sucks. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, good old City's blessing. Yeah, excellent. You know, it's funny. I should have 6-0'd the draft. I made a huge mistake. When sideboarding, I didn't take Recover out of my deck. So Recover is 2 and a black. It returns target creature from graveyard to your hand, and you draw a card. My opponent was playing a deck that didn't interact with me, so my cards never went to the graveyard. And I flooded out, and I had Recover sitting in my hand doing nothing. And if I had sort of replaced that with any other card, I would have won. Anything that did even 1 damage to my opponent, like with a creature, even some blocker, I would have won. So yeah, I remember that because that was the difference between a 5-1 draft and a 6-0. It was really like it's such a small thing. I should have thought about it. I love City's Blessing. Yeah, exactly. I hate when inventory is full. Like I was literally talking about this 10 to 20 minutes ago. I was like, hey, look, just make sure that you always clean out at least 1 row of inventory so like you don't sit there and you can't get your stuff. And then literally on stream, you saw it happen to me. It was bad. Mistakes were made. But yeah, so just going back to all this, you know, I'm super pumped. Like, you know, we got a fantastic prize pool. It's not top heavy, lots of money to be won. And, you know, hopefully the dev team has been watching sort of season 2 and they have, you know, maybe they'll consider changing skills again for season 3, sort of make them a little better than what they are right now. As you guys know, I have no idea sort of what the dev team does. I only know sort of as you guys know, and I get sort of given the information to put the message out there. But if you guys give the feedback on what you like, what you don't like, Bloater Punch and the team are very responsive. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. You know, it's been fantastic. You know, if you haven't already, make sure that you please follow me on Instagram, on YouTube, on Twitter. Also, you know, make sure you check out my Discord if you haven't already. This way you can talk about anything in the stock market, talk about cryptocurrencies or trading, DeFi Kingdoms, Dragons Crossing, DeFi Mons. And, you know, thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, hold on. I got ran over by Ben Stark in a Rivals draft. Dude, if you want to watch, hold on 1 second. Actually, no, I don't have a match on Ben Stark on here, but I have a match of Ben Stark watching me play Paulo Vitor da Rosa, which is like, you know, we played for the 7-0 in a Grand Prix, and Ben Stark was like just completely ragging on Paulo for playing so bad against me. It was so great. And I crushed Paulo. Paulo drew so well and played really poorly, and he was like one of the top players in the world. And, you know, like, being one of the top players in the world doesn't mean that you're always going to play your A game. But that day, he played really, really bad and tried to sort of justify it after. And, like, you know, we have video evidence showing the contrary about, like, you know, he said I top deck something. But, like, if you look at the video, the coverage, literally I had it in my hand the entire game. So, oh, well. Hey, Kong, yeah, have a good one. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you all watching. Oh, yeah, a Grand Prix. There you go. So that's where I was playing as well. Choso, we definitely got to connect. Look, I don't know what Grand Prix you've been to. I'm sure I've been to the same ones you have. And if you guys are looking for something else to watch, you know, I know Grady is going to do a live stream talking about the DeFi Kingdoms AMA with Ogre. So make sure you check that out. But also don't forget, like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.